says man or mankind. When we're normally taught this, or when we were taught this in religion, they teach it as singular.
That's right.
Even though they teach it singular, what I just read, even in 26, when it said let them, where is it? That's just what I was looking for, yeah. Where it said let them have dominion. So if them is more than one.
And also, if it's not more than one, I want to read that. I want to read that one, yeah, and then make up your mind with it, yeah? Genesis 5:1.
Yeah.
This is the book of the generation of Adam. In the day that, that's the Al-Hayam, right? In the day that the Al-Hayam created man.
Like I said, when you go into the Hebrew, it tells you man or mankind. They're speaking about mankind.
In the likeness of Yahweh made he him.
Yeah, like the brother just read in 26, 126.
Male and female.
Male and female.
Created he them.
And just like with the fishes, it was more than one fish. With the birds, it was just more than one of each. With the living, with the creeping things, the beasts, it was more than just male and female. Yeah, he made multiple. Same with men.
And blessed them and called their name
this is the point.
Adam.
He said, and called their name Adam. So
that's
the
a
male,
nation,
yeah,
man.
so the male and the female, both of them were called Adam.
Yeah, but I'll say this. Yeah, carry on.
I wanted to make a very important point.
That's
So
right.
I have a Paleo-Hebrew Bible that I read, right?
That's right.
And in the Paleo-Hebrew Bible it's very clear, because this Adam, this group of Adam here is called Adam, and then when he made Adam that we know as Adam is called Ha-Adam. So there's a clear difference.
So you know,
There's a
the
distinction.
people, like he created us,
Absolutely.
but then you got
The Adam.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing like what happened to, sorry, I'm not done.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Abraham came out of who? His people.
That's right.
From Abraham, then the Most High established a new order on earth.
That's
the
right.
Hebrews.
That's
It's the same thing. You had Adam as a people. But from Adam, he took Adam.
Separated.
Adam.
The Adam.
And then he said from you out. That's why when you read it, you will see that when he talked about let's create a man, he didn't breathe that air in them.
That spirit.
He will breathe that in Adam because that means the Lord will get into that. Let me read this one. Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew his wife, and Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain. Right? And I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was the keeper of sheep.
Now you know that Cain ended up killing Abel. So if it's just plural,
Right.
singular, Adam and Eve, then they had Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
They Cain killed Abel.
Genesis 4:16. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord.
When the Most High
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you're gonna get a point. Read verse 14.
Exactly. Yeah.
Genesis 4 and 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out of this day from the face of the earth.
Now remember, going by Christianity's understanding, there's only Adam, Eve, Cain and Abel. That's right.
That's right. And from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass
Shall come to pass
that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
So if it's just flipping,
And when you finish, there's something I want to add here too.
man.
So what I want to add here too is earth in Hebrew, or even in Yiddish, in Hebrew is Aratazah. In Yiddish is Haretz. But heret or arataza, it means earth as earth the soil. It also means earth as the planet.
Planet, yes.
See what I mean? So when this is saying from the face of the earth and then it says earth again.
People.
Exactly.
All right. So first,
Remember it said, and everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
That's right.
like Ariel 15, yeah. And the Lord said unto him, at that point, that's Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain,
So what? You think his mother and father is going to kill him now?
you know what I'm saying? Oh, you think that whosoever means the beast? Maybe that's what you think.
No, but you know this whosoever, there's a whosoever in the New Testament that Christians use to claim that it means everybody.
Oh, no.
Right.
In that sentence, that whosoever,
No.
I know what you're saying, but that whosoever, that means that pertains to the earth.
That's the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't pertain to Adam or Eve.
Oh, other
See?
people.
Because they,
Yeah.
so it means the other people,
Yeah. Whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance.
Wait, if it was just Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel,
That's why I made the
whosoever
point.
would have been his mother.
That's why I made the point. That's why I made the point.
Vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
That's
Right.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain,
That's right.
lest any finding him should kill him.
Mother and father.
No, any find out the people
That's the whosoever.
That's what I'm going to.
Oh, sorry.
Verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahweh and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Verse 17. And Cain knew his wife. And Cain knew his wife.
So where did she come from?
You know what I'm saying?
Genesis 5:1, man.
All right,
Male
so
and female created them. There's more on that.
Yeah.
There's more on that. Male and female created them and called their name Adam.
That's right.
Yeah, it says, and Cain knew his wife. Where did he find this woman from? Because there was more female and males
right,
created.
because there was a lot of people there, man. It was a nation. The Adamites.
That's right.
That's right. That's correct.
And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city. He built a city.
But just the two of them built a city.
Exactly, because how can I build a city? I know people were strong back then, but come on. And called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch.
That's right. So,
Yeah, but that Enoch is not an
no, that's
Enoch.
a wicked Enoch.
That's the wicked Enoch. That's not an Enoch.
That's not the righteous
Yeah,
Enoch.
that's not the righteous Enoch, because Cain is actually the spirit that came back today, known as Esau.
That's absolutely.
Yeah, because that's the mark of
The mark
Cain.
is
That's what it is.
to be deprived of your melanin and deprived of the spirit.
Yeah, you know why? Because when Yahweh was upset against Miriam for talking, what happened? What did he
Against
do?
Moses, stripped her of her melanin.
So every time he takes you away from his presence, so we are privileged people, man.
And
We are blessed people.
what did Aaron say though? Suffer not the sin upon us.
That's right.
And then he did say, make us not look like one that is dead.
Again, one that is dead. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
deep.
Yeah.
When you're,
Yeah.
if you're an Edomite, technically you're dead.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Look like one that is dead.
Yeah. You look like uncooked meat.
and this is going into, Robert going to read Genesis 26, 7, actually. But this point here is just clarifying what we're saying. This is Sirach 33 and 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord has divided them
That's right.
and made their ways diverse.
That's right.
Some of them has he blessed and exalted, yeah, that's the lineage that we came from. And some of them has he sanctified and set them near himself.
That's right.
But some of them has he cursed and brought low and turned out their places.
That's in
That's
Romans
right.
9, isn't it? When they talk about the he makes one to righteousness and one to do this.
You made it that way, man. You make some people wicked.
Yeah.
Basically, what
For
we're
the-
doing,
for the day of-
yeah. So basically, what we're saying is this, right? The Most High from the get-go already selected the people out of the people.
That's right.
But the people that is selected out of the people is selected for the law to be now manifested. All right?
The brother said he selected the people from out of the people.
Right.
Second Ezra 6 and 54.
Yeah.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. So that's what he did. So now we'll go into the second chapter. Yeah? Second chapter.
2 and 6.
Start at 2. Start at 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah.
2 verse 2. Yeah, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 2.
Yeah.
It reads, and on the seventh day, Elohim ended his work,
Right.
which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day
Right.
from all his work which he had made.
That's right. It's important. You know, I'll give a little testimony, man, regarding the brother. Yeah, when the brother came in his truth, his line of work, you know, didn't allow him to have Sabbath all the time.
That's right.
For some reason now, the brother,
That's right.
it's not like he went and they accepted to give him, because his line of work, you have to work Sabbath, right? But the Most High made a way for him. Read that one. I'm making a point. Read that one again.
That's a valid point.
Read that again.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 2. And on the seventh
This is why
day,
you can't be over righteous sometimes. Because some brothers, because you're in a certain position, that you can do certain things, look at another brother who might not be as fortunate, and then you get that over righteousness above yourself. You know, that time the brothers do their best trying to keep that law. You know what I'm saying?
Read that again. Read that again.
Genesis chapter 2 verse 2. And on the seventh day, Elohim ended his work which he had made.
All right. So the reason why I gave that testimony of the brother is because the Most High will make a way, man, if you're diligent and sincere, man. Why does he give him Saturday? Not because he wanted to chill with his family. Well, he will chill at some point when he go home. But he wanted to do the work. And he wanted also, most importantly, he wanted to keep that day holy. You see, it's a commandment. Now the Christian now, they're like, no, you don't have to keep the day.
Any day is a Sabbath.
No, not any day is Sabbath, a particular day is Sabbath. And also, the brother in the truth that are doing the lunar, I love you brothers, but that's off. Yeah? That's off. Why? But I'm not saying that you're off. Because at least you're keeping the day. Yeah? Every 8 or 7 days. But it has to be in order, right? Because this day is how you show the Most High that you're really ready to honor Him. But and when you read this, the Holy Convocation, Sabbath is actually a holy day, holy convocation. It's a solemn assembly. So the Most High will allow brothers to keep this law, to keep this. If you're really, if He sees in your heart. So if you get in the truth and you can't have the Sabbath, just pray to the Most High, man. He will make a day. Because me personally, when I first started, when I got in the truth, what I did that I use my, or now I can do it because when I get work, I make sure that they don't give me Saturday, right? Before, when I got in the truth, I was working already. And the way my shift worked, some Saturday I work. But I had to use them as holiday or swap, you know? And I said to the Most High, I need these days. So if you're really the Most High will make a way. This is the time for us to get back to the first order that we're breaking down right now. The first order, He put that order, so we have to make an effort to keep the Sabbath. So if you're supposed to go out to preach, pray that the Most High give you that time so you can go out and preach. If you don't preach, pray that the Most High give you that time so you can keep it holy. But that will come. You are saved by what? 2 Ezra 9. Your work is wrong. Faith. And even
Faith without works is dead.
but you can't have faith without work. They're both, because your faith,
So how do you justify your faith?
your faith will make you do the work, man. That's what I wanted to
Say,
do.
show me your faith without works, and I'll show you my works by my faith.
That's right. So yeah, let's move now. Read the 7. Read 2 again.
verse 2 of Genesis chapter 2. And on the seventh day, Elohim ended his work, which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
That's a point as well, you know. It's like it gives you a rest. Because this kingdom, they'll have you working 24/7, 7 days a week.
That's right.
Yeah?
You had 500 years of that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
You know what they're doing now? Because we know we are the people. Because you know that the workforce, when it comes to certain work, is Jake. There's certain line of work in this kingdom, is Jake. And have you noticed that these line of work, the work always fall on Sabbath? Because he want to slow down the process, man. That's how our people have to come out of this thing.
From Friday, then pay you on the weekend.
And then pay you double on the weekend.
So that's
You know what I mean?
in Judith 5 and in what is it, Proverbs 8 or something, where it talks about the crafty council, Psalm 63, where they literally get together and figure out ways to keep us in sync. And that's one of the major ones, making us work on the Sabbath.
And that's the reason why that's the big shalom. I say shalom. I would say big shalom. But I say big shalom.
But that's the spirit. Maybe that's what we needed. Peace is needed.
Maybe she's the spark of stable bird.
This is to back up what the brother said. Psalms 64 and 5, they encourage themselves in an even matter. They commune of lane snares privily.
That's right.
They say, who shall see them? They search our iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
That's right. So,
Right.
you know, they're making sure that you don't keep the Sabbath, man. Me personally, there's no job on this earth that will tell me, listen, I turn out job lately because they tell me that to put to work. And the one I'm doing right now, I tell them, wherever you find me some work, don't give me no Saturdays. Because there's no way, I'm not going to keep Sabbath. What is your kingdom going to give me? Keeping Sabbath ain't going to give me nothing. Because your kingdom is falling. So I better keep my Sabbath in the hope to be saved.
That's right.
Real talk. All right, let's carry on. Verse 7.
Oh, jump to 7, yeah?
Read 7 and finish off. 3 and finish off.
Yeah, okay. Verse 3 of Genesis chapter 2. And it reads, and Elohim blessed the seventh day and sanctified it,
Made it holy.
because that in it he had rested from all his work which Elohim created and made.
That's right. And those brothers that do the lunar Sabbath, you know, you have to realize that that's how the Spirit bears witness to them. And it's even harder for them to keep the Sabbath because that can fall on any day of the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Also, when you come to the 7th month, yeah, it's very difficult for you to keep it because that's when you count those seven Sabbath. You know that feast of the weeks.
Yeah.
And when you keep the 7, how do you keep? If you follow the lunar, you won't be able to keep it, man. You won't be able to keep it. And also, you always have like 2-3 days in between the Sabbath. So at the end of the month, if you go to 29th day, that's the Sabbath. That's the end of the month. Then now you leave 1, 2, 3, or maybe 1 or 2, and then the first day of the next month is a Sabbath. So you got 2 or 3 days and 1 Sabbath. That don't make sense.
Well, what I would say about each of our brothers, Israelites that follow the lunar Sabbath.
Yes, follow it, man.
What I would say is we are rehearsing the righteousness.
That's right. I always say that.
And I know they practice it in spirit and in truth. So I'm not going to judge a brother that does it.
No, we don't judge them.
Well, I know. Yeah. So basically, what it is like. You do what you do that the Spirit needs you to do, but just do it in all diligence and truth, and you know, you will get your just reward.
I'm not even going to lie, I know some beautiful brothers who are lunar.
TMS keep the lunar
But
Sabbath.
that's the reason why
But
I'm
TMS are
saying
the
what I'm
most
saying.
beautiful brothers that in the beginning they were like rough around the edges, but right now they're beautiful vessels, man.
But not in knowledge.
Yeah, not in knowledge. So So they're keeping it, but you know what I say always? At least they're keeping the days holy for Yahweh. At least in captivity, you know. In captivity. You have to respect that. Because how many of our people don't want to keep Sabbath anyway?
And in any captivity.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
And the brothers them are trying to keep holy.
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah. Verse 7.
Verse 7 of Genesis chapter 2. And it reads, and Yahweh formed, and Yahweh Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul.
I want to make a point on that. When you read well now, that's Yahweh now, right? I mean, no, it's no more Alahayam. Yeah? That's Yahweh himself that is doing his thing. So you see, and Yahweh formed men of the dust of the ground. That proves as well that the original men are brown skinned people. And my mom, she was not into flowers, right? So you used to send me out to get the best, like soil.
And the more fertile ground is
so you have to further down is darker it is. Alright, so that's the proof. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the problem to me. But also, you want to make a point with the living. You want to make a point on that, the living. The breath of life.
Yeah, and this is the book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7. And it reads, and Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
So when he says he's breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, man became a living soul. That's when he started to give us the laws, statutes, and commandments. Now,
the book of Matthew 4 and 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Man shall not live by bread alone,
but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh.
This is how we become living beings, by obeying the words of the Most High. Now this is Proverbs chapter 7 verse 2. It says, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye.
That's right.
This is what the Most High was doing when he breathed into Adam the breath of life. He was giving laws, statutes, and commandments.